on the stock market than he seemed to be concerned about American public health. And that's shameful, and you can't cover that up. That this administration was not prepared for this crisis, and it put lives at risk, American lives at risk. We didn't have the tests we needed. We didn't have the diagnostics we needed. The president made patently false assertions, which Dr. Fauci correctly corrected, about the development of the virus. In fact, he was more concerned about what was happening on the stock market than he seemed to be concerned about American public health. And that's shameful, and you can't cover that up.
The president has made some bizarre statements here. Look, I want to be together with my Republican colleagues, but when the president said he has an uncle who went to MIT in the 1930s and that he has a natural affinity and an ability for this, it's got to raise some red flags. We need you to step up, but you know, we really need honesty here. And when the president is making statements like this, we need pushback from the public health officials. The cases are not going down. The American people should be aware of that. You should be forthright in explaining that. When the secretary of when the president's economic director says, we got this contained, not quite airtight, but almost there. We need you, our public health officials, to step up and say that is not true. That is hurting us. That is making the spread of this virus you know, more extended, more prolific. Go ahead.
Mr. Lynch, I appreciate your comments, but I can tell you absolutely that I tell the president, the vice president, and everyone on the task force exactly what the scientific data is and what the evidence is.
Yeah.
I have never, ever held back telling exactly what is going on from a public health standpoint. Thank you.